YOKAST with the mustache. Amity Nemurou. Yoroshiku. Hello everyone. Hello Hound. Hello Rengo. Hello Teapot. Hello Farad. Hello Raya. Hello Honest. Hello Grim. Hello everyone. Did I miss anyone? Let me know if I missed you. Hello. Why are there so many of you right off the bat? This is wild. Hello. I was looking at the chat going, and you guys talking about being lost. Welcome everyone. How are the vibes treating you today? I hope the vibes are treating you well. I missed you guys. Missed you while I was not streaming for like 2 days. I'm doing fantabulous. I'm ready to get back into some Ace Attorney. The great Ace Attorney. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's been long enough. We've waited long enough. It seems that everyone is already decided that my thighs are guilty. Miss you guys too. Gosh darn it. No, you demand Amity's thighs be put on the stand. No! Oh, nice. You got a new update. Nice. That's very nice. I'm glad to see. Been a long time since you played Ace Attorney. Oh, I'm so excited to get back in. It's been so long since I've played this specific one. Wow. We're gonna crack into the final case of the great Ace Attorney. I'm very excited, so I'm gonna get that all set up, because otherwise it makes big noises, and I don't know what to do about that. To the gaming room! Gonna give you so much nostalgia. Yeah. Hi. It's up. A great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Yeah, press this. I believe we are continuing our adventure. Let's just select the adventure B. Oh, select adventure. Our newest adventure is the adventure of the unspeakable story. Also has the volume. Oh, the GM still on? What? Oh my gosh. That's so wild. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yes! Here we go. Scuffmitty, shut up! Is the volume too much? How's the volume? Good. Episode 5. The adventure of the unspeakable story. The Hound of Baskervilles. I see what I get. It's like the Hounds of Baskerville, but there's like one hound and multiple Baskervilles instead of the other way around. A hound it was, but not such a hound that as any mortal had ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare, and the whole of its ox-sized body was outlined with white-hot flames. The anime and the game are so different. There's an anime for this one? There's a Great Ace Attorney anime? Well, there is much I do not know. But that's the point that's the point, right? That's the point. Why do I have all these scene selects? I haven't even played this one. Yes, to the opening! I didn't know it covered the Great Ace Attorney. I knew it covered the original. Like the Ritridge. That's all. Here we go!
It's coming! Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us.
Oh, here we
Wisps
go.
of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness.
Oh, they
The
shoot
silence
off.
lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us.
It's it! That's the
A
Hound of
hound it was.
Baskervilles!
But not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen.
Oh.
Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames.
Oh.
Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear.
I love these openings, they're so fun.
Look well, Wilson, Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast.
Big one.
For this is the diabolical Hound of the Baskervilles.
Hound of the Baskervilles. I love that they just took the original story of the Hounds of Baskerville and made it one big boy. Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. In that disconcerting courtroom experience, we were of the first thrown into on the day we arrived in the country. And in Saseki-san's terrible ordeal that had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious. However, I was right, Saseki-san dead! I hope he didn't die. Well, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court. Which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur and unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by a fateful telegram. 15th of April, 9:13 a.m. Naruhodo's Legal Consultancy. Whoa! Knock, knock, knock! Who's there? Supposed to be knock, knock. That's her office! Look at her desk! Look at Susada's desk! That morning, I was awoken by an unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susada-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Susada-san? Yes! Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? Oh, no, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast this morning. So shall we go to Mr. Sholmes' suite? Yes! Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. We don't have a courtroom case, right? Let's see. What case is it today? Here we go again. No, I'm not a stinky fish! No! I plead not guilty. So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, but you're not going to get away with that. Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. It was just a boring old telegram. That's 3 times now that she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing. Yeah, you gotta present evidence, Ryok. What? No! I plead the 5th. I'm pleading the 5th. I don't listen to Unsay So ASMR. I don't. It was an accident. I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point. All right, I understand. Saseki-san. I suppose Saseki-san will arrive back in Japan by now, won't he? I mean, I can't plead the 5th? Oh, I think you can. Excuse me, I'm the lawyer here. I'm pretty sure I know what my rights are. I'm pleading the 5th. Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. But you actually can't? Wow! I was guessing. I mean, of course I knew that. Because I'm a lawyer. I'm Sianna's lawyer. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already. Well, he's just a few days away. A fortnight ago, we had a very long telegram from him, do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seems the voyage had been going well. Excuse me, you tricked me into that? Pretty sure that means you're just a little stinker is what you are. Who's the stinky now? Who's the stinky now, chat? Ah! I should think so. By and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. Is something wrong, Naruto-san? I was just wondering, what might have become of Saseki-san while you stay in London is all. As regards Lord Van Zykes, the Reaper? Yes, I can't help wondering if seasicknesses would have paled into insignificance in that case. No! We need those as evidence! The Reaper of the Bailey. What is it they say? That no one who stands on the dock can be safe from the Reaper, right? Oh yeah, I forgot there was a guy that burned to death. That was Magnus McGilden. What? What? Hold on, who says I don't shower often? Who said that? I shower all the time. I pride myself on being very clean. Clean as I can be. Like the way that nightmarish trial ended on the very day we arrived in London. A fire you didn't commit. You know, Fred, I was inclined to believe you, but now that you've brought attention to it, never mind, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's nothing. Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but at least Saseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps? It really is just a court case going on. Why are you guys using Reika's thing? Reika's not even here. I'm not in the same gen as her. She's not in the same company as me. Remember rules, guys. Don't bring up streamers that have been brought up naturally, you sillies. Stream rules. Even if that's the case, it's a little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the short sword of justice himself. Red mentioned fire? Because there was a fire, silly! Yeah, so probably arson. Yeah, I think... Don't tell Fred, but I think Fred set the fire. Keep that between us guys. Don't let Fred know. Shh. Shh. Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. Surely not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants. I don't think so. Apparently, Lord Van Dyke hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter. Oh? Yes, at Seki-san's trial, he's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems. Really? Just like before. He wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So it's just been me who's had to face him in his recent spate of trials, then. Ugh. Just my luck. I wonder if luck doesn't come into it. Sorry? What was that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Alright! Let's move! Let's go get the breakfast! I'm gonna take a sippy. And so it continues for you guys. 15th of April, show 'em this week. Good morning, Bruno. Morning, Susie. Good morning, Iris. Iris? What is it, Bruno? What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled. Ah, yes. You noticed that, did you? He sounds like me when I first started playing. Hurley isn't in the best form this morning, it seems. He doesn't have his jacket on! Aw. Hello? Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Good morning. He's not saying nothing, he looks a little bummed. Oh!
A good morning to die, perhaps.
Ah! Something happened, Mr. Sholmes. You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before.
My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Damn this blanched existence!
Ah!
That's all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence.
He's like me when I'm bummed out, guys! This year, we haven't even been VTubing for a full year. Not yet, anyway. The court case continues in the chat. Oh my gosh, you guys are so silly. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, Iris?
Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me, if it's not too much trouble.
He's so bummed out. Look, it's Bugga High. Good morning, boy. We have a cat named Bugga High. That must be some sort of tiny door for cats to use. But how did it get there? Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful. Let me help you, Iris.
It would indeed be a fine day to die.
I guess you guys will have to watch my vibes to corroborate that evidence there. Go watch my. I guess you'll have to watch them from start to finish. I guess you'll have to. I mean, court order. Court order. Nothing you do about it. Yeah, I don't know. He's really sad, and we don't know why. I think it's because he's really bored. Yeah, I knew something new looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes' death. We have a Discord so we continue this case and then we'll have to look through the streams. That's a good idea. Take to a private court. Alright. Let's talk. Wanting to die. You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Schultz. What happened?
It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung at dawn chorus. Its melisonant tones would have made flowers bloom.
No, yeah, there's no Discord just yet for YOKAST just yet. But if you guys have your own Discord, you're more than welcome to continue the case there. And what?
Now, the muses aren't amused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over.
He's so sad. He's so bummed out.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Schultz? Hours I have bowed for days even. Even through the night I have endeavored, but to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone. God, forever! No more cycles of unbridled ambition, emotion.
Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Hurley?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll come back to you in time.
Keep my words, Mr. Naruhodo. The goddesses of arts are fickle. One day they bestow a genius on a man. The next they unmercifully withdraw the thought.
Oh, dear.
Ah! Why is this happening to me? They take the turn I have for the violin from me. What is left, for pity's sake? What is left?
Got some cool goggles. Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for?
Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but our desk looks rather empty today. Well done, Mr. Sato. Your observational skills do you credit. Oh no, Mr. Sholmes, they pale into insignificance when compared to yours.
Aw, she looks kind of flattered. You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you? You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at the Windibanks now.
Sorry?
What's at a Windibank? No, Windibanks. The pawnbrokery.
Pawn?
What? The sleep Ryak! Thank you! No, don't bully me! No! Shut up! I'm never gonna unlift this down, am I? Is killing me all over again. You mean you pawned that enormous machine of yours?
It had some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly.
But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you had consulted us if your situation had been so desperate. I would have gladly passed what little income I have to you.
Dear madam, things are far from desperate.
But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How could it be anything but desperate?
Making use of a pawnbroker is quite ordinary here in London, I assure you.
It is? Doesn't sound ordinary at all.
It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works.
Oh, what's to understand exactly? Tell me how pawnbroking works. I still don't understand how it works. What do you mean when you say you didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works?
To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks.
Banks?
On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to their pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week.
And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using the money they've earned. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everyone does it, you see, especially in inner London.
And should they have money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but upon, should the need arise.
Oh, how ingenious! So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at the window banks, you see?
A pawnbroker can be thought of an extremely secure vault.
Who would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain? Of course, you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley? He's just so sad!
What does it matter? The world is dead to me anyways.
Can we give him a hug? Like, can I talk to... I can't talk to... Let's talk to Iris. Waga hi. Mr. Natsume's cat seems to have settled into his new home right then. Oh yes, and I've become very attached to little Waggy.
It would appear his previous owners had completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their muse is empty as the heart of muse.
If Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan, I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him if he could. The pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships from our experience. And for good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed. Well, I don't mind. It's not because Waggy is adorable. Yes, he really is. Oh, right. Read about what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did that come from? Oh, you noticed? You are observant, Nutruno. Look! I use this! It's my latest invention! What is this? What is that? I call it the cat flap-o-mat! Gosh! A machine for making doors just for cats? That's right! I can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds! And I can do it in any door at all, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful, you see. Wouldn't it have been just quicker to make a cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? Well, yes, maybe. Now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one of this. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris. She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. I love this. Look at our little family. Oh, what was that? Waga hi? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah.
What was that?
Oh no! Waga hi's tangled up in your violin! What? He thinks it's a toy! No! What's he doing to it? Oh dear, Mr. Sholmes' precious violin.
Why should I care?
What?
I shouldn't be surprised. If the cat is the cat is a more accomplished musician than I now.
Ah!
Mr. Sholmes really is in poor spirits, isn't he?
Well, anyway, I'll play it back where it lives, shall I, Hurley? Out of the cat's reach, if possible. Maybe we should assess the damage. Let's see. There it is! So this is the violin, is it? It's kind of beat up.
It's a Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian luthier Antonio Stradivari.
I want a Stradivarius, but they're so expensive and very rare. Everyone wants a Stradivarius, though. He's got one! really see. It doesn't really look like anything special to me.
I happened upon it covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down in a nondescript back alley. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings.
He's very slow right now. How honorable of you.
And until today, it had been my faithful companion in the great Paganini-inspired performance I made.
Ooh, Paganini! For those who don't know, Paganini was such a good violinist that people thought that he made a deal with the devil. You should check out some of his compositions. They're really cool.
I ask you, is there a reason to live in a world devoid of music? To tolerate this blanched existence? No. There is none.
Mr. Sholmes?
What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine.
Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think?
What do you mean, Mrs.
What do you mean, Mrs. Sato? Oh, Susie's right! Yes! The tone of wood is completely different!
And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before.
Wait, it's not even the right size, is it?
What is...
Oh? I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Sholmes, but that instrument isn't the violin at all.
Then what?
I believe it's an entirely different instrument called a viola. Hey!
What? What?
He just Oh, Mr. Sholmes, are you alright?
You're right. You are quite right. This isn't my faithful Stradivarius. So what, pray, is this piece of stringed flotsam?
Flotsam, huh? That's a heck of a word. Not your faithful performing partner, then. Boy, I lost it. I see what must have happened. You do, Iris? This is just a simple mix-up. Sounds like Iris might be able to tell us exactly what happened if we ask her. Okay. Iris! Gosh, I love this music. What do you mean by a mix-up, Iris? Well, you see, this violin... Sorry, this viola, I mean. Hi, Honest, welcome back. Was at Winterbank until last week.
At the pawnbrokers? Not Mr. Sholmes' beloved musical partner.
Hello, Shade! Hello!
There is a proverb from the East with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let the beloved child travel.
Yes, indeed! So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers in hopes they would experience personal growth?
Oh, what a wonderful idea. Last week I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Winterbank mistakenly furnished me with the tawdry fiddle instead. But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber.
No, but your bare every sense was deceived by the fact you just had strings.
Pshaw! A fine state of affairs this is, and why I always say, Mr. Naruhodo, never trust a pawnbroker, they will try to fiddle you every time.
Earlier you told us you'd think of it as a pawnbroker as an extremely secure vault. Whoops.
Come, Mr. Naruhodo, dilly-dallying will get you nowhere.
Sorry?
Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect, freshing your coffee so obtusely.
He's back, boys!
Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency with which you are fated?
We must visit Mr. Windabag's brokery at once. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Sholmes?
Precisely, Mr. Sato, without a moment's delay.
But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. Oh, that's a good combo.
My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with increasingly vacant aspect, to fresh your eggs even more obtusely.
All right, say no more. Let's go then. Don't worry, Reno. I'll be happy to heat it up for you again later. Oh, thank you, Miss Iris. As it happens, I am rather curious to see what a British pawnbrokers look like. I like how Amity could just change her voice so quickly and change her entire accent. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta take a sippy. I tried my best. Hello, Muller! Welcome! We are on our way to a pawnbroker. New location has been added. Oh, we can go to Baker Street. Can we go straight there? Let's go to Baker Street first. Ooh! I don't think there's anything to do here. Ooh! 15th of April. Windabank Pawnbrokery. So this is a British pawnbrokery. Oh my! There are all sorts of tools and trappings here that I've never laid eyes on before. Ah, Sasato-san. That spark of wonder in your eyes. You can't wait to scour the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this? Oh yes! I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill for me.
My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
We are calling on matters of business, not pleasure.
And clearly Mr. Sholmes means business too, judging from the spark of fury in his eyes.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, sir. Welcome back.
That's the voice I've decided for this man.
Did you hear that brazen welcome?
Well, yes, but we are potential customers, after all.
We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Naruhodo, and it's time to inform Mr. Windabag of our hire. Come! This fight is afoot! The fight is afoot!
Hello, sir! Oh, I love the character design. Violin! He did punch her, didn't he? I don't even think she felt. She's made of iron.
Naturally, you will recall this, with which I retrieved from you some days ago. Yes. This second-rate fiddle is not my faithful instrument, Mr. Windabank. The color of the wood is different than its holes in it. It's not even the same size.
A wonderful summary of our observations, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm so very sorry, sir. How utterly unforgivable of me, an inexcusable mistake of a pawnbroker. There's only one way to make amends. Wow! Wow! I still have to take my own life! No, you really don't! I don't think that would be necessary, do you? If I may, just one more thing before I pop off. Holy crap! Yes? It was you, Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Sholmes, who took it upon himself to remove the icon the other day. I believe. Sorry. As I recall, I had the storeroom to fetch your violin as I heard. Ah, here it is. You did. And when I turned to controvert you, you would take the viola and left, sir. However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly on my own door for allowing you to leave. So I shall not grumble or grouse any longer. May this guilt die with me. No, stop, my dear fellow, the wolf is mine. extreme, do you not think? It would appear that the fight is over.
Oh my lord, indeed.
I do humbly apologize, Mr. Windbank. Evidently my questionable disposition had precipitated this tragedy. Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Herlock Sholmes without that questionable disposition now, would you? I do believe you may be right, sir.
It's either laugh or cry, I suppose.
You are, it must be said, one of my more challenging customers. I needn't remind you of one peculiar collection of items you've brought through my door in the past.
Oh, peculiar items?
In the extreme, madam. For example, the unpublished manuscript of an eponymous work. The novels, Herlock Sholmes, or some such.
Oh my, a new fully fledged model? Novel? Yeah, I can't read.
And unpublished? A story I have yet to read, you mean? Ah, forgive me, sir! Please put that down!
Wait, before you dive, you must tell me more! Stop him!
Sir, this is unnecessary! I must know more. Tell me everything.
Well, Susanoo is really fired up now.
Is there really an unpublished story under this very roof? Well, one day the gentleman here brought an old metal chest, you see. I should like to entrust this to your care for a while, Mr. Winterburn. For a chest like that, 1 shilling, sir, not a farthing more. It houses something of very great value indeed. The latest manuscript recounting the adventures of one Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I beg your pardon, a manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript?
I'm kind of lost his voice.
Indeed I do, for I am confident it will be quite safe here. And that was that. As such, Mr. Sholmes, the latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my store.
Mr. Sholmes, is that really true? Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this?
I continue to pay your fee, do I not? And kindly continue to store my belongings securely. Of course, sir, of course. They're safe and sound with me, I assure you, on my life!
Dude, please! This is all very strange. I wonder, should I ask you something?
Ah, gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that sable suit, I suppose I could offer you 6 pence for it. Not wishing to offend, the tone is somewhat dull.
Alright.
Aha! For your splendid attire, ma'am! 5 guineas, no less! The colours are exquisite, the design exotic Eastern artistry at its finest, may I say.
Oh my, 5 guineas, you say? How interesting. Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat here? Actually, I was hoping to ask you about your business. I've heard it said that pawnbrokers are used rather like banks here in London.
Yes, indeed. Many of my customers utilize the establishment as you describe. I appraise their items, offer them a proportionate loan and 2 months of secure stowage. And if in that time they repay the original sum to me plus the agreed interest, their items are happily returned.
What happens if they don't pay the money?
Then the items are offered for sale in my shop, as you can see on the shelves behind me.
Will you never sell items before the 2 months has passed then?
That's right, madam, that's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. Should a customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all.
No, it's not!
It's really not. The very idea, Mr. Winterbank, is an absurdity. One should never talk of one's demise so casually.
My guy. My Sherlock Holmes. Sorry, my Sherlock Holmes. Says the man who was telling us it was all a good day to die only this morning. A tad hypocritical, this lad.
And let's not forget that I've already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs.
Well, what sort of measures?
I engineered a simple device with which Mr. Winterbank has installed here in the shop. I call it the red-handed recorder. Is that not so, Mr. Winterbank?
What's that deep sigh about? What on earth is the red-handed recorder?
Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are just two below the ceiling.
Whoa!
I can see what happens to be a camera attached to some sort of timing device. Very astute. It is indeed a camera, furnished with some 100 pieces of celluloid film. I didn't mess that up. And every 30 minutes precisely, the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop. Here, I have an example I can show you.
Oh, it's in color!
Whoa! Ah, yes, a print from the camera set to record the activity at the shop counter. I developed a special kind of film so sensitive, it produces a crystal clear image, even in darkness.
Really?
That's extraordinary. Yes, you can clearly see the counter and the door behind. And that, look.
Waha!
As you see, were someone to enter the premises with ill intent, his identity would be summarily exposed. But did you not say the photographic prints were taken?
Oh, so sorry.
We're taken at 30-minute intervals? I can read. Indeed, as you say, my dear madam. Then what if the incident were to occur between times? One could only say. That would be a cruel twist of fate. I must confess your devices have been giving me some cause for distress of late. I beg your pardon, Mr. Winterbank. Surely they are anything but distressing. Reassuring is the word. Of course to the film, sir. You most graciously place not one but two cameras in my shop, after all. Which means I must pay for nigh on 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid the cost of the film will break me before I'm very much older. Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of one's safety of my preferred pawnbrokery, no? My dear fellows, we verge on the age where safety and security come at a price.
That hurt. That one hurt. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? Speaking of security, let's roll over to this week's sponsor, North. No, we're not sponsored.
Oh, heaven knows. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin. Ah, the very thing! Thank you, Mr. Winterbank. Perhaps this might mark the end of the peculiar items you tried to pop, Because if anything were to happen to one of them, this would be the only answer. Seriously, dude, you gotta put that away.
I really think you need to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get hurt.
No!
Alright.
I've only loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself should it could possibly be harmed.
Dude! Not really what I meant. Dude's kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of a miss than a hit for me.
Good day to you then, Mr. Winterbank. It has been a pleasure as always, Mr. Sholmes.
Yeah, okay, not likewise, sir.
So, Mr. Naruto, now we can explore at last.
Let's examine.
Woo! Look at this! What could this lovely big shiny box be? That, my dear madam, is a music box. Surely you have such things in your own country. My, yes, but I've certainly never seen one so large before. Shall we listen a while? What a sublime sound. Sublime! It's like the music of angels. Never heard anything like it before in my life. This particular specimen is of the larger variety, commonly found in public houses and restaurants. There is a metal disc inside in which the notes to be played are recorded. Simply by replacing the disc with another, any music you care to imagine can be played. My goodness! What a simply delightful machine! Indeed, though their popularity has waned recently with the development of the gramophone, of course. Science and technology advance at such an overwhelming pace.
With this.
What an assortment of things there are on these shelves here. Crockery, footwear, clocks, watches. Almost anything you care to imagine. Those are forfeited items offered for sale by the pawnbroker.
What does that really mean, though?
When you pawn, or colloquially pop, an item, broker loans you money against its worth. He stores the item for an agreed short period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, he is free to display it in his shop for sale at a price of his choosing.
Oh, yes, you've explained it. I'm noticing a little price tags on everything.
Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, one can extend the period of safekeeping. You may you may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured university uniform? Never! It embodies my student spirit!
Wait, I already saw that. No! No! Skip! 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 What else there to look at? Let me see the things. Ooh! Already talked to. Ooh, what's on his desk? Big old book. Please put that thing away. Whoa, look at that enormous ledger on the corner there, on the counter there. He's got a picture of a dog! Mr. Windibank is, if nothing else, very particular. Oh.
Mr. Windibank is, if nothing else, very particular about recording the items he accepts.
He'd have to be, otherwise he'd get himself into all sorts of trouble. Which might explain the thing that catches my eye far more than the ledger. This revolver here.
Do not entertain even a single thought of pilfering an article here, my dear fellow. I assure you, Mr. Windibank would not hesitate to draw that weapon in the speed belying his portly size.
Oh, you don't mean he...
Blow his brains out? Indeed!
Goodness gracious! Oh my.
Well, in any case, of course we would never do such a thing. How could you even suggest it?
Hey, what the heck, Sholmes? What do you take me for, huh? For what this?
Now, what do you suppose this rather enormous machine does? It seems to have two little windows for looking through. Allow me to enlighten you, my dear fellows. What you are looking at is a stereoscope.
The stereoscope! I believe that was the predecessor of the Nickelodeon.
It's fascinating. It is aptly named, I assure you. Look through the eyepieces and see for yourself. Oh, I would be delighted to. Excuse me a moment, I'll just have a look. Just before you do, there's something I should point out. My dear fellows, in order to see the image properly, stereoscopically as it were, you will need to be cross-eyed. However, that is beyond you. It is of little consequence today.
Alright then, I'm going to try it. Check it out!
Mr. Naruhodo, you must see at once!
Oh, alright then. So I need to be cross-eyed, like I'm trying to look at my own nose. I can actually cross my eyes in such a way, where I only move one of my eyes, the other stays looking forward. What the? I don't believe it. It's just a photographic print, but it seems like you could reach out and touch it.
Yes, the sense of depth is startling, is it not? Stereoscopes are one of London's many fads. They are often found in little stalls in the park. People queue for hours to see them.
Why? Why are people meddling with such black magic?
It is no magic, my dear madam. It is, well, far too complicated to explain at present. We shall save this lesson for another day.
Oh. It's science, don't worry about it. Oh, it's the date. Not a calendar you easily miss, is it? April 15th, today's date.
Yes, it's not for sale, I must point out. It is an Eastern-style page-a-day calendar. Every night at midnight, I tear off the front page to reveal the following day's date. A perfect calendar for a tearaway fellow such as yourself, Mr. Windbag.
And who was it that walked out of here with the wrong violin before?
Well, when the agreed storage period has passed without repayment, articles are forfeited, you see. So I have to keep a close eye on the date sometimes. Something of a pawnbroker's obsession, you might say.
Oh yes, I can see you're very dedicated to your job. What was that? Look at this! Whatever could it be used for? I have no idea. There's a small catch here, look. We're going to open it, aren't we? Whoa! Oh my, that's amazing! It has some sort of spring-loaded mechanism. There's gonna be a murder that happens here, which we'll never manage to put back the way it was before.
What are you two doing?
What, us? Nothing. No, nothing at all! Welcome back from the depths of darkness. Whatever this device is, it seems to have a pair of little windows to look through. I feel as though I've seen something rather similar to this elsewhere.
What? On the tippets for? Ain't fair, you know! The optical's barely worth a penny, miss. I can offer no more.
I have no idea who these people are. I'm just coming up with voices. Sounds like there's an argument brewing over by the counter.
Come on, that can't be right. Have you had a proper butcher's at it? I've seen all I need to see, young girl.
Hey, sir! Wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her. Oh, yes! It's the young lady from the McGilda trial 2 months ago. It's her!
Her name is Gina Lestrade, my lord. She's a chanter. Earns her crust among the large crowd of 11 people at the purses. What's commonly called a pickpocket.
You know, hot seconds since I do that voice. And she is!
God and bet it, you lot!
She stole it again.
Hello, Miss Lestrade. I hope you've been well. Huh? What? You remember then, do you?
Well, I remember being completely surrounded by smoke, that's for sure.
So, what you doing in here? Down and out like the rest of us. Nothing to eat. Come on, pop in that black weasel coat, have ya?
What's this all about this black uniform that makes everyone comment on it?
Ah, good day, unless I'm much mistaken. You would be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ah, Mr. Sholmes. So, you have something of value to pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article, and I shall negotiate with Mr. Winterbank on your behalf. Pull the other one. I don't need no help from some stuck-up D. Get out of my business. Go on, I'll make trouble for you. As you wish, Miss Lystra. I will happily remove myself from your presence.
He's really done it. He's gone.
I'm so sorry, but as I said, there's really no room for negotiation.
What's that thing he has in his hand? Some kind of metal disc? Oh, it's a music disc!
And you, go on, leave me alone!
I think I'm winning.
Oh, Miss Lestrade, we'll just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offended in the slightest.
Mrs. Sato can really stand her ground when she wants to. I'm gonna take a quick sippy. Hello, Zematic. Just noticed you're here. Sorry, I've been looking at chat too much today.
Whatever.
This makes me laugh because when we were doing the writing talk with Caecus, and he was talking about like how like when they type out an accent, I was thinking of this game. There we go. Somehow, I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker, Miss Lestrade.
Yeah, well, I am, alright? I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That problem, is it?
No, not at all. It's just that we...
Oh, I get... I know what you're thinking. That thing probably don't even belong to her. Probably gotten on the dive, didn't she? Well, yeah, I can see it all written all over your Chevy Chase.
What? Isn't that an actor?
Well, it may have been thinking something along those lines. You're not going to deny it, Mr. Naruhodo.
Alright then, I'm just going to come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Have fun, honest!
Well, I don't know best to answer that, really. I suppose sometimes. I'm not going to deny it either, Miss Lestrade. Not this time, alright? I swear! That thing belongs to me!
The disc that Mr. Winterbag is holding. Perhaps we should see what she has to say about all this. Please don't pull out the gun again. Mr. Winterbag, what exactly is this metal disc that Miss Lestrade has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of little bumps on its surface.
Ah, this is a music disc, you see. For use inside a music box.
In a music box?
What? You don't even know what a music box is? You Eastern Lords, too savvy, eh?
I know what a music box is. I've just never seen one of these discs before.
The small protrusions on the metal desk encoded tune to be played by the music box. You simply insert the disc and set the machine going and a beautiful music plays.
It's so incredible! Tell us, what tune is on this disc?
Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There's so many different types of music box, you see, British-made, German, Swiss. I have no way of knowing which particular machine this disc was made for.
Ah, I see.
And that's it in a nutshell. I wouldn't have any customers for an item like this, even if the young lady forfeited it. Really, I'm already offering more than I should at a penny. That's a pack of lies. He told me he did. He said it was, well...
He? Who?
Never you mind. It's just ain't right, that's all. This 12 good money, I know it is. Well then, you'll have to try your luck at another pawnbroker's, won't you? Ah! She's been in before. Little
Tatterdemalion?
Tatterdemalion.
I see.
And she brought some dubious articles or other with her every single time, I might add. Dubious? What are you trying to say? I'm an honest customer, mate.
So is there something dubious about the disc she brought in today?
Well, only that simple.
Sorry? What do you mean?
What she actually brought in was a storage ticket.
A storage ticket?
So Lestrade has actually come to redeem an article from you today, is that right? That's right. You got like this full of stuff that needs stored.
Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious.
The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight. But she gave me a ticket for it and repaid both the loan and the interest. I was obliged to return the article to her.
What was the article? Do tell us, Mr. Winterbank.
The little scamp is wearing it.
Her coat!
It's the overcoat what she redeemed.
Oh.
What? What's wrong with that? It fits, don't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does.
So, what about the disc then? How does that come into all this?
Ah, the disc is something else. A new article to pawn if the girl and I can agree a price.
New article to pawn. We should put it in our music box. I'm confused. I thought you said that Miss Lestrade brought a storage ticket today.
Really quite simple. Yes, the child brought me a storage ticket and money owed, as you say.
And for this heavy black coat, which you returned to her care, as I'd understood.
That's right, yes. And rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets.
Oh, you mean...
What? You don't think it's rude to start a lady?
Oh, I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it?
If you mean this disc, then yes, exactly that.
And she immediately tried to pawn it. That's pretty funny, I won't lie. For a rather high price as well. It's all rather suspicious, I think.
Give it up. Try to pawn something. Just try to pawn something like anyone else would.
Miss Lestrade, may I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place?
Well,
Me. It doesn't really appear to be your size.
me, old man. It's me, old man's, all right, ain't it? Me, old man's.
She's saying it's her own name. Is it, Miss Lestrade? Yes, this is definitely all rather suspicious.
Out of my way, please.
Oh! Fancy lad. Who's this picture postcard English gentleman? Whoa!
Good day to you, ladies, gentlemen. What's your problem, eh? There's no problem as long as... So, I have a matter to discuss with the proprietor. And if you want to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside the girl for the hiding you deserve.
Jeez!
Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with me yet.
If you think you're such a gent,
You should know to wait in line.
This guy's kind of a prick.
Well, you are an impudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket. Who are you? How do you know who I am? The question is, how do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy to even remember the faces of your victims, it seems. What? You mean like, from you? Broker. Yes, sir. I believe this filthy thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? Yes, yes. An article in question. The article in question belongs to me. I demand it to be returned at once. Oh my. That's a lie. What are you trying to pull? Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say... Well! Any music box discs too. No! No, you can't have it! No, you just can't! It's me old man's, or it was. It's mine now! The drama! Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo. This is a very awkward situation. Yes.
Perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a little more detail.
The drama!
So she stole his ticket, came in, got the coat, or that's at least what's being said.
Miss Lestrade, what is what that gentleman is saying? What do you think? It's all lies, ain't it? Obviously! I swear I'm alive, I ain't never laid eyes on that dandy before. Let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you bought in here just now. No, I swear to God. It was barely an hour ago. I was walking along the street minding my own business when this little guzzling ran into me. I knew at once what had happened. I've been robbed yet again, I thought to myself. Those wretched pickpockets.
Yet again?
No, yes. As you can see, I'm a man of impeccable style. This isn't the first time I've been targeted by these, backslum scoundrels.
He's very elegant. He's doing JoJo poses.
Now then, relinquish my overcoat. Come along now, Miss Lestrade. Give the good gentleman his coat back. If you're going to cause trouble, I shall have no choice but to call the police. Hold on! Why does everyone think it's me? Just look at the standing curve. You think I'm the dodgy one? I'm sorry, but no one's going to believe. What about evidence? Yeah! Where's the evidence I stole something, eh? Come on, let's see it. Oh, I have evidence, naturally. What?
I don't think she did it.
Evidence that the article Miss Lestrade deemed actually belongs to this gentleman. Of course! We need only consult Mr. Winterbeck's ledger to know the truth. We'll be able to look at the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place. Yes, brilliant! I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. Oh. I never ask customers' names. It's a strict policy of mine.
That's not a very good policy. But why not?
Well, now, as you can imagine, it's when my customers have circumstances to consider. A great many of them prefer to maintain their anonymity.
I see.
Then how can you know if an article belongs to the person asking to redeem it? Oh, it's quite simple. Good sir, I've had trouble you for the watchword associated with the article in question. Of course, it's Professor. Yes, that's right. That's all the evidence we need. This gentleman is the rightful owner of the article without a doubt. Watchword? Interesting.
The more you listen to me laugh? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Are you gonna tell me I sound like a seagull? Watchwords. The more and more I sound like Pekora! I guess I kinda do. Maze? Oh, I can do a perfect impersonation. Do I really sound like Pekora? So about these watchwords, Mr. Windbag.
Just as I explained, I never ask customers' names when they deposited items with me. There are many reasons why, like in customers, would like to keep this activity secret.
That wasn't a very subtle glance at Mr. Sholmes now, was it? Ah, look at him!
Great detectives have no dark secrets, none at all. Yes, well, anyway, that's why I ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article. In many ways, it's like a secret combination of numbers used to unlock a vault. They give the deposit, a description, and a watchword uniquely identify each item. Of course, when I give the storage ticket to the customer, when someone comes to redeem something, I ask for the ticket and the watchword.
And if that someone tells you the correct watchword, you return the article?
That's right, sir. Yes, as soon as the prerequisite fee is paid. And I have supplied you with the information you require already, but for the avoidance of doubt, the article in question is an overcoat deposited 2 months ago on the 15th of February. With the watchword of Professor.
Wait, then how did she get the article?
Oh, perfectly correct information, sir.
But how?
Really, this is beyond a joke now. There's no further room for doubt.
I wonder why he's so keen on this. Let's talk to this guy. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. How'd she get it without all that? Picture postcard gentleman. Excuse me, but who are you?
One would expect the inquirer to introduce himself first. Though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you.
Sorry, yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here.
Oh yes, Japan. I've heard talk of the place.
Whoa! He's so delicate.
Its inhabitants live on some fiery, brown-colored soup, dressed up with exotic spices.
He's talking about curry? You might be thinking of somewhere else. What was that about theatrical what was that theatrical gesticulation? Yeah, he's definitely thinking India.
Perhaps. Anyway, you are a gentleman, sir. You offer your own name first before inquiring the other name of another.
Of course, yes. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a lawyer. Well, a student of law, really.
My name is Sasato Mikotoba. I am Mr. Naruhodo's assistant. I see. My name is Benedict. Yes, Agathe Benedict.
His name's Eggs Benedict!
Guys, his name is Eggs Benedict.
His name is Eggs Benedict!
Enchanté.
He's so refined with how he holds himself and how he speaks, but that name is suspicious.
Now, onto the matter at hand.
He's called Eggs Benedict because I guess some people might call him a snack. I don't know. He's overly complicated and only good at specific occasions, I guess. I don't know. I don't eat Eggs Benedict. I've only seen people eat Eggs Benedict at special occasions. He's a JoJo character. He looks like Zappelli, right? Am I wrong? He's got like Zappelli vibes here.
My overcoat returned it at once. Someone with the style to carry it off.
It's Speedwagon. Yeah, I'm thinking Speedwagon. It does seem like Speedwagon.
Ugh. Every move he makes every breath he takes. I can't stand watching him.
Yeah, he's not pulling it off.
Don't let that be the end to the matter. And thank you for your custom, Mr. Egbert Benedict, sir.
He's a wanker!
With such reasonable rates of interest, I may even decide to come back. That's why I ain't grown-ups. Because I'm a diver, just because I'm a diver thinks that everyone thinks makes me a liar. And the contents of the coat pockets, if you will, if you please, broker. But of course, sir, here's the disc for you. Just this one? Pardon, sir? I was expecting another. That is, I deposited another.
Another disc?
Oh, dear. I regret to inform you, sir, that what was deposited with me was really the overcoat. The disc happened to be in one of the pockets, but I was completely unaware of it until now. So, Gutterling, you're hiding more of what's rightfully mine, are you? Says who? I know nothing about it. Very well. Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. Wait a minute, that's it, that disc. It's mine. Ah! What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've drawn blood, you filthy animal! Oh my! Yes, there's blood on the disc!
All because of those sharp little bones. The man must have scratched his finger on them.
I found it first. I mean, it belonged to me, old man.
And you're not having it.
Boy, you, take it.
Me?
If I ain't on it, they'll have it off it again. So you keep hold of it. Miss Lestrade, why is this disc so important to her?
Music box disc has been entered into the part record.
You there, in the black livery. Livery? Hand that disc to me at once, please. No! Dad, he's lying. Grown-ups are all liars.
What do I do now? How am I going to resolve this? Should I save? I'm gonna save. Just in case. Can I can't present nothing. Can I do this? Look at Mr. Winterbank watching diligently over his shop. There's still so many things I'm curious about. Somehow I don't really feel like this is the right time to be browsing. Calming this bad situation must be our first priority. I'm fairly certain we can find just the great thing we need among the articles here in the shop. Hey! Get over here! Mr. Sholmes? What are you examining with such keen interest there? Are you enjoying... You are also... As you are enjoying a bar of caramel, I see.
So, you found me at last, Mr. Naruhodo.
Alright.
After that young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to lurk in the shadows. Truly ostracized, as the rest of you partook in on the jovial atmosphere fellowship. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but was too ashamed to let society see what my downfall had done to me. So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets of this desolate place. Whilst, as you shrewdly observe, gnawing on the only friend I have left, this 7% solution of caramel. Pray! Do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo? How could you? I was so lonely, so desperately lonely. Then why on earth didn't you rejoin the conversation? Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know. Yes, I have heard much of your conversation. Rather, in my cravings for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was uttered.
Oh my god, he's just like me, for real, for real. You really were sad, weren't you?
Poor Mr. Sholmes. I simply feel awful for you. It would seem that my inferences are correct. My inferences, sorry, are correct. Oh, surely you're not about to tell us that you've solved the entire case once again. My dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be commoditized, how much could I pawn it for?
Seems Mr. Sholmes has had another one of his flashes of inspiration. But who knows if it will help resolve the situation between Miss Lestrade and the mysterious gentleman. What's the right thing to do here? Let's get the deduction!
Well, Miss Lestrade, it would appear that you find yourself in something of a predicament.
What the blue blazes have you been at?
Pardon?
When a lady's in trouble, the true gent's supposed to be there to help straight away, not an hour later.
Harsh. And who, pray tell, are you? Mr. Egbert Benedict. You have, in my eyes, a veritably encyclopedic array of curiosities about your person. Nevertheless, there are two immovable conclusions I have drawn. I beg your pardon. The first is this. The true reason for your visit to this pawnbrokery today is something you have not yet revealed. And the second is this. A considerable crime is in the contemplation. One you will orchestrate with intent to steal a vast sum of money. Well, Mr. Benedict, what say you to my deductions?
How? He's turned as white as a hard-boiled egg! He was right? It would seem that once again Mr. Sholmes has made a flawless deduction.
Just who do you think you are, sir? Ah, yes, as I hoped. That is precisely the pained expression I was looking for.
He figured it out!
So, shall we begin? The time has come for another Sherlock Holmes's logic and reasoning spectacular.
My body is ready! The great deduction, the game is afoot! Topic 1. Mystery Man's Aim.
First of all, we must ask ourselves what business you ventured into this pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had the redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The truth is something quite different.
Oh?
As revealed by that which you hold in your hand. Yes, what brought you to this pawn shop in the first place is the staff recruitment flyer. A piece of paper in your hand is a staff wanted advertisement for this very pawn shop. And yet the most unobservant would soon realize that the man of your appearance has no need of such employment. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions.
Oh, his cane has some letters on it.
The cane which you unwittingly clutch to your person exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. What utter rot! I've had this cane for years. The contradiction of which I speak, of course, is the missing the room. At the end of any walking stick would be terminated with a metal ferrule to protect the wooden tip. And yet, detailed analysis shows the wooden tip of this stick to be utterly bare. Therefore, there's only one conclusion. The rod that you hold in your hand, which appears to be the walking cane, is in fact no cane at all. Oh. You pause, sir. Something wrong. And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer to the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. The handle, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. From the moment I thought my suspicions were aroused. What walking cane commands such a stout handle? Mused I.
I'm pretty sure canes have pretty good handles.
But of course, as I said, it is no walking cane. No, that wrong. Oh! Is the broken handle of a shovel. What? Are you insane? And now, having determined this undeniable truth, the conclusion is clear. Your motive for coming here was to take employment at this establishment in order to excavate the ground beneath the premises. No! What a calculated crime you've conceived, sir. A wickedly calculated crime. The tunnel, underneath, pawnbrokery. Good job, guys. Yeah, I thought we were talking about discs as well. Great crime. Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue.
He's technically on something, he's just dyslexic.
For we must now expose the details of this elaborate crime that you have been in the planning. This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, intend to excavate the ground beneath the pawnbrokery with a broken shovel. What on earth do you propose I would expect to find there? Some long-forgotten treasure, I suppose. Such a fanciful theory. What possible reason could I have to do as you say? Oh, but there is ample reason. As you are all too well aware, Mr. Benedict, I can read. And your fervent glance is more telling than I could have hoped. What? Let us consider what the motivate a man to infiltrate a shop such as this and covertly dig beneath its floors. The answer is revealed by the council note on the counter to which your eyes are inadvertently drawn. This letter gives notice of public works to be carried out in the local area. And according to the enclosed plan of the upcoming sewage works, beneath this shop runs a sewer that adjoins another, one that runs under the banks to the opposite side of the road. This madness has entered the sewers now, has it? By excavating the ground beneath our feet, you would gain access to the waterway that flows underneath in very close proximity to the Great Vault and financial institution opposite to you. In summary, sir, you devised the master plan to pull off an elaborate bank robbery by dint of the underground tunnel.
Aw, so sorry you have a rough time in the video game.
Master plan? Which brings us to the last final chapter of this. This brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. With what plunder did the thief hope to make off from the underground vault to the bank? Are you quite serious?
You kinda have the same voice, I'm okay with that.
Having consulted the Scotland Yard some days ago, I happen to know the answer. But naturally, the answer is no secret to you, isn't it, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're on about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us what we need to know. Postcard of the Great Exhibition. I'm afraid you've quite lost me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm losing brain cells too.
Currently, in the final stages of preparation, the Great Exhibition will soon be underway. And the government has provided extra funds to complete its centerpiece, the Crystal Tower. Funds that currently sit in the vault of the bank on the other side of this road. Pardon? Yes, a considerable crime you have been contemplating. And the theft of that which sits in the vault of that bank, the special reserve funds for the Great Exhibition. Of course, that is top secret police information, so keep it under your hat, please.
To steal the Great Exhibition's reserve funds. Whoops.
Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this pawn-broking puzzle.
Rest up, honest! My wristband. Yeah. Baka. Baka. My bad. Probably the frequencies with which I squeak. Everyone's microphones and speakers are going. Mr. Sholmes?
Well, Mr. Nadoda, an impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness, would you not agree?
Was it true what you said about the bank over the road and what's in the vault?
Indeed. Oh, you know of its existence. It is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregson told me in the strictest of confidence.
Yeah, but you just announced it to everyone here. Rather loudly, in fact. And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it?
There can be only one explanation for that. Clearly, it is because the man is a criminal.
But what if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he is a criminal, as you see. Then buying a brand new shovel is surely to be the first thing he does now that you've revealed the secret. Hello from the words of VR! Hello! We have just watched the most brain-twisting deduction by good old Sherlock Holmes. He's not very smart. He just revealed a government secret, too. If he doesn't, maybe Mr. Windibank will. He already has plenty of shovels here, after all.
On my life, I assure you nothing. I'm not so unscrupulous.
Yeah, please don't pick up the gun again.
Well, hopefully this has taught you a valuable lesson. Sensitive information must be handled with the utmost of care. And one can never be sure that someone privy to secrets won't enclose them. And once the word is out, it's out.
Perhaps I'll think twice about before confiding in you next time, Mr. Sholmes. Just a little bit.
An excellent idea, Mr. Naruhodo. An excellent idea.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, you know what to do, I'm sure. Yep. Well, let's listen to the great production again. And let's massage it into shape.
Very well then. Let's start once more from the beginning. Of the Herlock Sholmes' magnificent logic and reasoning spectacular.
Course correction! Hold it, Mr. Sholmes! Mystery Man's aims.
First of all, we must ask ourselves on what business you ventured into this pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had a redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The real truth must be something quite different. As revealed by what you hold in your hand. Yes, that would be what you brought to this shop in the first place, is the staff recruitment flyer.
So by Mr. Sholmes' reasoning, Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he could dig through the floor. Yes, in an attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vault of the bank across the street. But he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel, would he? No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere. The question is, where? What brought Mr. Benedict here? Oh, at this peculiar point in time. Let's see, oh? Wait, what did I just see? Oh, I was just looking at a shoe thing. I thought I saw a thing. I'm gonna guess it's the cane.
Take that!
You can't judge a book by its cover, it says. They say. Someone who appears wealthy may very well be poor. Being such a man, you're desperate for money. When you realized you had no real need for your cane, you brought it here today with the intention of pawning it for as much as the broker would give you.
What spectacular contrived log out? I screwed up.
It's the coat. Oh, well, it's supposed to be logic and reasoning spectacular, so I thought I'd contribute to the show.
This is my show, Mr. Naruhodo. Kindly perform any peculiar experiments on your own stage.
Ugh, sorry. It's the coat. That's my bad. I still don't quite understand why this gentleman came to Mr. Windibank today. It looked like a smartly dressed man in town, but perhaps he's dressed too really. I really think that's the only explanation. You must stop thinking along those lines, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, I suppose you're right. Well, in that case, perhaps there's something in this pawn shop that the man was looking for. Yeah, it's the coat. Just in case.
Oh!
Take that!
Scribbled writing. Those notes were scrawled by somebody famous, and as such are worth No, I screwed up, guys. The fact they're paper on the floor, they're written in the gloves only proves my theory. You came here today with the intention of pawning. Yeah, I screwed up. It's the coat, guys. I screwed up. Gotta be the code. I wonder why there is a note on the back of that. there's note here. Surprised that isn't relevant. You think it's the hat? Because it won't let me choose the coat. Not the cane, not the staff recruitment, not the scribblings on the back. Maybe it's the hat? Because I can't move anywhere else. Oh yeah, I can look into stuff. That silk top hat is whiter than white. Only an English gentleman would hope to carry off something so bright. Looks so incongruous with the black overcoat, don't you think? Perhaps it's the latest London fashion. I mean, that's just guesswork, of course. How about it, Mr. Naruto? I think you'd look very fetching in a white top hat. Well, you know, I think it might look rather incongruous with my black university uniform. So I can't see his other hand is the problem. Won't let me. So I'm gonna see about examining the scribbles. Oh, look at all the scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here. I don't believe it. What is it? Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade. Height, 5'2". Green cap, scruffy waistcoat, grubby white shirt, blue satchel, red. It's a detailed description of Miss Lestrade. Goodness! There's even a sketch of her hat and all. Although if he showed it to her, she'd fire that smoke grenade launcher in his face for sure. And look, the details of his shop have been written down here too. Windibank Pawnbrokery, Baker Street. Redemption deadline, April 15th. Which is today's date. How would Mr. Benedict have all that information scrawled on the back of this piece of paper? It's been updated! Now we can update that! There we go! Yes, what brought you into the shop in the first place was the info about Miss Lestrade.
Quite so, my dear fellow! It would appear that the writing and sketch on the reverse side of the flyer pertain to the pickpocket list, Lestrade, and to Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery. Ah!
You originally told us that you had merely given chase to Miss Lestrade after Miss Lestrade had stole the redemption ticket from you. But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. They're so stylish. Look at them move. It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today. By which that I mean here to Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery, and today the redemption deadline of that overcoat.
So you waited outside for the young girl marked matching the description you have written down to arrive.
And you've gone to some lengths to have a reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade.
In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. The cane, which you unwittingly clutch in your person, exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. What utter rot! I've had this cane for years. The contradiction of which we speak is, of course, the missing Farouk.
What is a Farouk? It's a metal cap commonly found on the end of the cane, Mr. Naruto. Ah, the bit that makes a nice clanking sound on the pavement. Yes, exactly. Mr. Sholmes is right. It appears to be missing in this case. But doesn't actually look broken, does it? No, it doesn't. Though the gentleman certainly did recoil when Mr. Sholmes identified the cane as suspicious. In other words, there's something secret about the cane that Mr. Benedict would rather we don't know. Oh, look here, Mrs. Sato. There's some letters on the handle. Ah, yes, those must be initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with the first letters of their names. So Herlock Sholmes would be HS. HS, you mean? That's right. And the initials on this cane, obviously. Oh. AG? Why does it feel as if that's not quite right? Let's pop back through initially.
Take that!
Please don't forget chat rules on SPR if you ever need a refresher there in the description. The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the initialing. My scream is so cute. Aw, made me not rest. Really? Thank you. Never been told my scream's cute. The contradiction of... Oh, yeah.
A most astute observation when you say, Mr. Egger Benedict. We are led to believe, sir, that your initials are E.B. Yet, in a most possessive manner, you have in your grasp a cane bearing the initials A.G. An incontrovertible contradiction indeed, would you not agree? No, you're wrong. This cane isn't...
You said before that it was a cane you had for years. So don't try and tell us that you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in the park.
In short...
Oh, thank you!
Though you hold yourself to be a gentleman, you have withheld your true name.
Oh!
You require, sir. Is something wrong? And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer, the conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind the rod you bear?
Is that a rip? Probably me moving around. I went...
Yes, your reactions betray truth. The handle, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see.
Let's consider the bare bones of what's happened. Miss Lestrade redeemed that fine-looking coat. Now the mysterious man has appeared, introducing himself with a fake name, and claiming that the overcoat belongs to him. But we know that he actually identified Miss Lestrade from a written description, which suggests that everything he's told us is untrue. Oh, there might have been. Cool. So what we need to do here is somehow prove that the overcoat cannot possibly belong to him. You were right! It's too small!
Take that!
The split seam you evidently would like to conceal is the key to understanding this riddle.
Yes, because the overcoat's rather obviously portrait.
Hell yeah, thank you, chat! Having forced it over your broad shoulders, the seam is already breaking apart.
My suspicions were aroused from the outset. Where you so boldly lied about your name and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket.
I'm Smartity!
This catalogue of untruths has been for one very specific purpose. To steal the article that the young girl redeemed from Mr. Winterbank. But what really irks me is this. The considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed.
Yeah, sunglasses. Every PI has to have sunglasses. I forgot to read it. Shoot! Crime 2. I have them because I'm an investigator. I'm pulling CSI Miami. All right. Now,
Mr. Benedict, let's continue.
I can't come up with a pun at the moment. I'm just gonna keep playing till I find one out.
For we must expose the details of this elaborate crime you have been planning. This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, designed a wheeze to filch some tawdry article of punch. Have you forgotten that I redeemed the article in the proper manner using the watchword? Had I not been the one to deposit it in the first place, how could I possibly have known the relevant details, n'est-ce pas?
N'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas?
Oh, but the watchword can be discovered. As you are only too well aware, Miss Bennet. Ah, and your fervent glance is more telling than I could have hoped. What? Let's consider how one might learn a secret watchword relating to the pond property of the Never. The method is revealed by the council note on counter, which your eyes were inadvertently drawn.
I can speak. The direction of the deduction must change rather dramatically now, I think. Yes, no more talk of tunneling into the sewers. Which is a pity, because it's rather exciting. Anyway, you can't deny this mysterious gentleman did know the watchword.
Yes, Professor. If you didn't know that word, Mr. Windibank would never allow you to redeem the article.
Or looking at it another way, if you did know the word, Mr. Windibank would allow you to redeem the article whether it was yours or not. Whoa, my face froze for a second there. Wild. I was just so blown away by the discoveries. So the question is, could this gentleman have found the watchword out somehow? The notelet? Look at this, Mr. Sato. I do like this game a lot. I think I'm gonna have that here. Thank you.
It appears to be a memo that Mr. Windibank has scribbled to himself.
Let's see. What does it say?
Oh, Professor.
Mr. Windibank must take note of the watchwords his customers give him right before their eyes. And in an alarmingly clear script as well.
Oh dear. I don't know where to look. Who knows what other secrets I might see?
Take that!
That was the revolver! I hit the wrong thing!
My bad, 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 my bad. Oops, 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 oops. Back, 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 back. Oh, you got hydrate. Big hydrate. I'm hitting A, I'm hitting A, I'm hitting A, I'm hitting A. Let me skip, let me skip. Okay, let's move the camera so it's a little easier just to get the note.
Take that!
Take that!
The method is revealed by the notelet on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn.
Yes, the broker here follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. He asks the customer for the watchword and notes down the response added on the notelet he has to hand. He then consults his ledger, confirms whether or not the watchword matches that of the article in question. I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker.
But if his diligence clearly has disadvantages.
What are you talking about?
I too like his big hat.
It is increasingly apparent that you are persistent in the shop before your accusation against Miss Lestrade. In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Mr. Windibank. When the diligent broker made the note of the watchword, as is his common practice,
you observed him writing the word professor on the notelet beside the ledger.
And that, sir, was the master plan you devised to steal the pawned article from the young Miss Lestrade. Master plan! Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from? Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbroker? Are you quite serious? For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less worth this music box is.
I just realized the time, guys. Hold on, I gotta check something. Anyone streaming? I gotta check to make sure no YOKAST people are streaming. Chocolate! I think it's just me today. You guys know our schedules. Anyone else streaming today after me? Because if they are, there's any YOKASTers streaming right now. The floor is mine! We shall finish this deduction then, without sending anyone else anywhere. Unless you want to go somewhere, I'm not gonna judge. Your time, man.
For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box does. Naturally. You have a very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know.
This article we're talking about, the articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box disc that was in one of the pockets.
Which, according to Mr. Windibank, isn't even worth a penny.
And yet this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why?
I wonder if perhaps we already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruhodo.
Did we? Really? I don't remember what really evidence I've collected so far. Yeah. Oh? For McGilded.
There's this little scrap paper stuck to the reverse side of the disc. Look! In this scribbled word or two, it looks like somebody's name. For McGilded. McGilded? It couldn't be. But it is Mr. Naruhodo. A name I shall never forget as long as I live.
You need to go help your old man find his CDs nuts on your face! Yo! We got him! We got Honest! Woo! I got you! Ha ha! I have been redeemed! You got reverse Uno, son! Music box disc information has been up. Get rotated, idiot. Romeo, get rotated. Bloodstain. Look at all the little bumps on the disc. They're so tiny.
Yes, the protrusions are called pins, and they pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. Just on the edge, there's a small amount of blood. Yes, the blood of the mysterious Mr. Egbert Benedict. When Miss Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, the pin scratched his fingers, it seemed.
Well, I can play the CSI Miami. Yeah! Ba-ba! And the stream goes down. Ouch! Just thinking about it hurts. Puts me off eating radish. Alright, let's present.
Take that!
Take that! I'm gonna catch you and the others at least once. Oh yeah, no, you just gotta wait till my guard's down. It won't take long. Oh no! Honest! Honest, you got caught again! No! Oh no! Yeah, no, good luck with Casey. He basically invented those jokes. You see, this music box disc tells us what we need to know. What's that on the back?
For McGill. Mr. Magnus McGilded. The unfortunate philanthropist who perished in curious circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. A prominent man in London, though his name-mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. So, you're an associate of his, are you? Or perhaps a subordinate? Mr. McGilded was a fan of...
Mr. McGilded was a man of unusual smart stature, in fact. He had precisely the right size for that overcoat that you squeezed yourself into.
Your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Edgar Benedict. But the final conclusion here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today.
Was to retrieve the article of clothing left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. Ah! Da-da-da! Conclusion: to acquire an item deposited by Mr. McGilded. You got Uno reversed. I'm so sorry. Caught in your own web. You got some wily coyote shit going on there.
Well, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances.
Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind.
Pray tell, Mrs. Sato.
Well, according to what Mr. Windebag told us earlier, today was the final day on which the coat could have been redeemed, was it not?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Today would be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited.
Well, today is the 15th of April, so 2 months ago today.
Would have been the 15th of February, sir, that's right. All carefully recorded in my leisure. Deposited at 10:30 p.m., I see.
What? But that suggests... Yes, 15th of February is precisely the day on which the omnibus murder took place. And 10:30 in the evening is precisely the time at which the terrible events were unfolding.
Suggestive is not the word. It would seem the math is entirely beyond coincidence. You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose. However... I must let you hand over the music box disc now.
Shoot!
It would be a terrible shame for you to return to your native land in a box.
What do I do? I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna save. I don't wanna get shot. And I don't want you guys to have to go through the whole rigmarole again if I screw up. I do like this game! I love Ace Attorney! Absolutely not! There are things a man must protect at all costs. This may will be one of those things. And again, may not.
Hold it!
He has the one bullet! Windebang!
This is my shop! I can't allow any harm to come to my customers if that were to happen.
No!
I should have to take my own life!
Mr. Windebang, no! Alright, that's enough! Oh my god, it's him! Inspector Gregson!
Inspector? That's right, sunshine! The alarm's been raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines. So we got as fast as we could. Now, that's all it's about, eh? Oh, praise be! You're here at last! I was moments away from forfeiting my own life in my very own establishment!
Dude, you're always moments away from doing that.
It would seem you have the upper hand. You lot got some explaining to do, and appreciate being bothered over some petty argy-bargy.
Got me any game recommendations that I usually play? Ooh. Well, obviously Ace Attorney. And the great Ace Attorney. I like Muse Dash too. Psychonauts. And Ace Attorney. I got you play with these stuff. No! Ah! Misspell! Typo in the chat! Everyone pounce! I'm so angry! Everyone pounce! There's a typo in the chat! Mockery! That's all, folks. Petty. We're gonna get to a natural stopping point. I'm tempted to call this stream there, honestly. Look at this dude. I've got to get to a natural stopping point. I'm sorry. Mr. Winterbank very clearly very nearly met with his end.
Yeah, by his own guns, for all I can tell. Oh dear. Now, well, the whole Britain could meet it with its end if I don't get to the bottom of this case I'm supposed to be working on.
What? What on earth is this case, Inspector?
Spare no detail, Gregson. I might have said a little too much. No matter. It's nothing to do with you lot. Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station.
Well, he always has those. It makes me want to eat fish and chips so much. He takes little bites and he makes an adjustment. Shoop, and there's another. These let him go forever. Whoa! He's getting away! After him, lads! Bite the whistle the beat officer too! Sir!
There's been a spate of thefts at pawn shops around here recently. Though we fitted emergency buttons underneath the accountants for brokers, there's no less trouble.
He pulled a Joe Star on us, guys!
Oh, Inspector! I was worried there for a while. Very worried indeed. Now then, Mr. Permanently in mourning.
Oh, yeah, me, yeah. Yes, me. Yeah.
I'll be taking that whatever of McGilden's down to the yard, though. Thank you very much. So I hand it over.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course.
No, don't give it to him. It's mine, that is. I'm sorry, miss. Anything belonging to Mr. McGilden has been taken in as evidence now.
As evidence?
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we've no choice but to capitulate.
Capitulate, that's a word I know!
It's all yours, Inspector.
Aha! And so, we have handed Mr. McGilden's disc over to Inspector Gregson, and we're summarily turfed out of the shop and onto the street. To be continued. Well, that's a good stopping point if I ever saw one. No! I'm banning everyone in chat today. Every one of you are banned now. I'm banning you. I banish thee. It sounds like I have a list, but I'm trying to say banish. Let's head on over to the chat. You what? I had nothing wrong. I won't actually ban you guys. I won't. I actually did. Ryok would have been banned like 10 times over. Hey, I'm innocent. You're just a little guy. No, don't leave. I mean, like, you can't. Stream's kind of over. Okay, what was that? Woo, we are back in it, everyone. I feel like this is going to be the longest case yet. Now there's no beat. Oh, it's good to be back next eternity, but holy smokes. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this weekly because, wow, my voice. Ow. Owie, wowie. Worth it, though. Worth it. Worth it every time. Ugh. The shades keep coming off. They don't fit me proper. The chapters are getting longer. Bad days turning, baby! Bad days turning, baby! And what a way to start it! You're trying to get me again. You're trying to get me again. The narrative character named Landon in the game timeless. I know you're talking about Professor Layton, the sir, these Layton, these nuts on your face! Ah! Right, Landon, these nuts on your face? I don't know, guys. Stop! Stop! No! No! I got it complete. Well, I think that's a great note to end today's stream on, everyone. I have been your ghostess with the mostest misbehaving poltergeists. Signing off. Mata yure to oyasumi. Bye bye, everyone. Oyasumi.